Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today is a bank holiday and we're camping again. And on the way we stopped off in a shop, we go outdoors, and we decided to buy a huge sleeping bag. I was really wanting this for ages, so we got a huge double sleeping bag. And then of course once you enter the shop you never end up buying one stuff, so we bought something else and Gordon will show you what it is. Hi babe. Okay, what you got? All I know is that it's a fancy kettle. What is it?
It's a Jetboil Flash.
Okay, you wanna
do Jetboil. Do some different, I think 3 or 4 different models.
Okay.
This is the Flash.
Okay.
And this is the version 2. So I've been looking at these for a while. Follow a group on Facebook called Wild Camping UK, and everyone raves about them. So it's a gas stove. So one of the main uses for it is for boiling water. If you're looking for something that's for cooking food and has ability to turn the heat up and down to simmer food, then it's not the right thing. The thing this is for is basically to heat water as fast as possible. So
you want to open it up and show me?
I haven't opened it yet, but here's one of the gas bottles, and you can buy bigger gas bottles, but the idea is if you have the small gas bottle, then it keeps everything compact, because this gas bottle will actually fit inside the stove, all packed together, and you can put it in your rucksack if you're going hiking, or just into a box if you're going camping. Let's see. So what else does it do? So the top part is the container you put your water in. It's surrounded by a neoprene sleeve, so it keeps it insulated, and it has this kind of fancy thing on the side here which will actually change color. So when the water when the water's heating up, it'll change from black as it is now, and it'll turn yellow. So when you're looking at it, you can see when your water's almost boiled.
Do you know how long it takes to boil the water in it?
So I'm not sure, but what I do know is that it's very quick, and I think it does say, well, it does say here fast boil, and it says somewhere on the back here, I think it's like 100 seconds.
Okay, we should try it out.
Yeah, it takes about 100 seconds to boil a litre of water. And on the top of it as well, it has the cover has a drinking and a pouring spout. So once the water's heated up, I think you can just remove this top piece, and it's almost like a cup.
Okay.
So when the water's heated, you just take the top off, you can put your tea bag in, your coffee.
Is it my cup or your cup?
It's a sharing cup. It's big enough to share.
Oh dear,
So,
okay.
yeah, so it's got the drinking and the pouring spout on the top, an insulating cozy, color changing heat indicator, and the reason it heats up so quickly is because it has this patented flux ring, which I guess pulls the heat from the gas and kind of evenly heats up the cup above. Oh, and this one, the Flash, also has a built-in igniter. So there's a zip version which is a slightly smaller. It's I'd say it's the model below this. So it's a bit smaller. It doesn't have the built-in ignition.
Basically, you need a lighter for it.
Yeah, so you need to light it yourself. This one has a little button somewhere. Press the button, and it will light it for you, so you don't have to worry about forgetting your lighter or your matches.
Okay.
Oh, and it also comes with a little stabilizer. It has some feet, because it's quite tall. I guess it's quite tall once the gas canister is attached. So it's got some little plastic feet which you attach to the gas canister as well. So
Let's open it up.
never used one before, so yeah, let's open it up.
Exciting!
Here.
It was quite expensive. We had like, it was like what, 15% off on it?
Yeah, it was
still was like over 90 pounds.
Got it from Go Outdoors. And they have a sale on 15% off at the moment. But yeah, they're quite expensive. Probably Amazon might be a good place to get them. They have them quite well priced on there. So just trying to figure out how
it's on the side as well.
Okay. I probably don't need to be that careful with it because the box will probably go on the campfire later tonight anyway.
What if you don't like it and we'll have to return it?
I do like it already. So it comes with cardboard, and then there's the unit, and there's nothing. Looks like there's nothing else in the box. No, it's all empty. It's just the
so
unit
it's just
here.
that unit. Okay.
Yeah, and it's got a handle.
Okay.
So yeah, once you've heated it up, you can just hold the handle and you can drink from that directly. There's the top. It has a strainer, and then there's a spout for drinking out of. And there's some more cardboard, and you see it all packs together neatly. So there's the burner.
Okay.
Okay, so that.
That's the thing that will go under.
Yeah. So there's a cup on the bottom here, which is you can use for. I think it has some measurements on it, so you can use it for cooking or cooking with, but it's really just there to protect the fins on the bottom of the cup.
So is it only for boiling water, or can you boil stuff in it? I mean, I don't know. Can you boil eggs in it with water?
Well, yeah, you could. I suppose you could. You could probably put eggs in there and boil them. You could probably put, if you got those. I need to try it, but you have those Wayfarer camp foods. So if you roll, apparently I checked the size. Apparently it will just fit. So if you roll up one of the Wayfarer camp foods, you can squeeze that in, and then boil it up with the water inside it.
Okay.
Do it that way. But yeah, it's mainly for boiling water.
Okay.
So there's the stove, and that should.
Yeah, I can see those.
Looks like it clicks on here somewhere, and turns a bit. Some more instructions.
You want to read the instructions first, so you know how to?
Okay, and no, I don't think I'll read the instructions. Okay, and here's the. So I think some of them don't have a dial on them. You just turn them on and they just go full blast until the water's heated up. But this one, actually, you can adjust so it has some kind of element of being able to simmer it.
Okay.
Remove that.
Maybe. Okay.
You want to pause it? Wood's coming.
Okay.
All right. So inside as well came with some instructions, which I'll look at later. Comes with a nice Jetboil sticker.
Are you gonna stick it in your car?
Oh, no, I'm not going to stick it anywhere. And then comes with some little feet.
Okay.
So just fold those out like that.
Do you have gas?
And then here's the gas, which I got. This is the smallest one they do. I think it's 100 grams. And it says it's made by there's a Jetboil branded one, but I'm pretty sure you can use any gases you want really, as long as it has the screw type fitting.
Okay.
So that clip on here somehow, yeah, just clip on like that, and then screw that. And there's the handle as well. It just pops out, it folds in for keep it neat. And then screws on, probably hiss a bit. There we go, keep going until it's snug. So that's it, really set up to use.
Okay.
I can see it looks like there's a button there, it looks like igniter. Yeah, so probably just put it somewhere flat, but open it up for the gas. And there it is, it's on.
Nice.
We've got no water in it, so
Okay, turn it off.
turn it off again for the moment. In fact, yeah, there's nothing in there, so it's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that's
Wanna
it all
test
set
it?
up.
Well, we'll do the testing later
we'll do
once we
test.
want tea or coffee. Alright guys, see you later.
So we're back from our camping trip, and the Jetboil's been great. We used it a whole ton of times, but mainly, like I said before, it's just for boiling water. So we use it for teas and coffees, and for breakfast. We had some of the pots of Simples, little pots. That was great for the morning. Just boiled some water up quickly, poured it in, and then we had a whole breakfast. So in the video we did initially, I don't think I showed you how to use it, how it was boiling and how quick it was. So I thought I would do a quick demonstration now. Got some water. There's about 900 milliliters, so just a short of a litre there. We've even got some cups with some tea bags and some milk. So I'm going to go from start to finish and see how quick it is to make a cup of tea. So here goes. Lid off. Burner out. Little stand. And here's the fuel canister.
Can you tell a bit more about the fuel of canister? For how long is it enough, or I don't know. Is it same used as when we do tea with tranche?
So I didn't look at it, but it's, well, there you go. It says on the side it's isobutane propane fuel mix. And I think camping gas and Primus also do the same kind of mixed fuel canisters, so you could use any one. It's got a thread on it, so I think the threads are standard size. So you just need to make sure you buy a canister that's threaded, and it should be fine. The nice thing with these, the 100-gram ones, is that they're small and they fit perfectly inside.
Okay.
But if you're going for a longer trip, then you can use the bigger ones. I bought 3. This is the first one, and I've used it probably, or we've used it maybe
7
times now.
Yeah.
And what I read is that it could probably be used about 12 times, but you can shake it. I can still hear there's lots of gas in it. So I think probably, I don't know, 15, 16 times should be plenty of use.
Okay.
Okay, so here's the burner. There's a little thing here which you flip over. That's actually for adjusting the gas, and it kind of tucks nicely underneath.
Okay.
So flip that over. Screw the burner onto the gas, just like that. Okay, and it's closed. Don't need to use that every time, but because the canister is quite small, it can be a bit unstable.
On
Probably
grass, maybe.
Yeah, if you're using the bigger canister, probably don't need to have the stand, but it clicks in really easily, just like that. And you'll see on just here is the igniter. So all we need to do is just open up the valve to let the gas flowing, and then we press the igniter. So before we turn it on, I'm going to put some water in.
What's the capacity of the cup?
Well, I didn't notice initially when I was using it, because I probably missed that when I was reading the instructions, or maybe I skipped the instruction reading. But it does say there is a marker in the inside, and it's about half of the cup, and it says maximum fill level, which is quite low.
Oh, it says 2 cups in it. Okay.
2 cups, but
So
actually,
that's about,
when I've been using it, I've been filling it up almost to the top, and it's absolutely fine. So I think that's just kind of safety measure, but from my experience, I've filled it up with almost a litre, which I'll do now, and it has been fine.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that's already.
so I probably would leave it about there.
That's about 800.
So there's about 150 left. So
750.
Yeah, there's about 750.
That's 3 cups.
3 cups. So, and then there's the lid. I thought the lid might be more kind of solid and click on, but it's actually just like a soft, flexible lid. But it stays on there fine when it's boiling. It doesn't come off. So.
Okay.
Has a spout there for pouring. So I usually kind of put that
In a
towards
position.
me like that, because I know at the end when everything's hot, I'll need to grab the handle and probably want to pour it. So
Okay.
alright, so lid's on. Okay, take the cover off the bottom, just protective cover. And then some little dimples on the side of the burner. It just clicks into this point here, so this goes on like that, and then you just give it a twist to lock it in.
Okay.
So now it's ready to start. So I'm going to open the gas and then press the igniter. So it's opened and it's on.
Okay.
So once it's on, I just turn it up to maximum, and then you can hear the noise.
It's pretty loud.
And you can tell why it gets the name Jetboil, because it sounds like a jet.
It's just loud.
And on that side as well, it has this nice kind of flame type of thing going on, which actually, once it starts to heat up, this will turn yellow. So it starts from the bottom as the water heats up, and then it goes yellow all the way to the top. But what I found is that even when it's fully at the top, the water's just starting to boil, but I usually leave it for another minute or two just to make sure it's fully boiled. And I usually check it if you hold the cup slightly. Once you can feel it starting to vibrate, you know that the water's bubbling away, and that's usually when I turn it off.
Okay. So it's been on exactly for a minute now. Let's see how fast it boils. Well, considering we're using more water than recommended, it's probably going to take slightly more than what they say, right?
Yeah, it's still pretty quick, especially compared to the Triangia. I guess the benefit of the Triangia is that you can come to all the pots and pans, so you can do proper cooking. But if you just want something for boiling water, making tea, and boil in the bag type, dehydrated foods, then I think this is probably the best thing you can go for.
Yeah, especially when we go on hikes, you know, we like to have some hot tea when we are going up the...
Yeah, and it's really light as well when it's all packed away. It's really light, so if you want to just stick it in your backpack for like a day hike, then it's really, something you can do, because it doesn't take up too much space, and it doesn't weigh very much either. So I can hear it starting to make some different noise, and there's already a bit of steam coming out. So it's starting to boil.
It's been already on 3.5 minutes.
This is starting to turn yellow a little bit. It's kind of orangey. There you go, it's really starting. I mean, it's turning orange now. And there's a little bit at the top where she still needs to change colour, but even once it's fully orange, still just wait for a bit longer. You can see the steam coming out the top. So just hold it lightly.
It's been on 3 minutes.
I mean,
Not that fast.
I think even if you stop now, it'd probably be quite hot water, but probably warm enough for a cup of tea. But just to
I thought it would be faster. 3 minutes. Well, 3.5 now. It's not that super fast.
well, I think I've noticed as the gas canister is starting to be used up, it's taking slightly longer to boil than it did from a full canister, but I think it's still pretty quick compared to some of the other stuff.
That's over 4 minutes
So
now.
it's starting to, I can feel it starting to, the water's bubbling inside, it's starting to shake a little bit.
That's 4.5 minutes. That's not fast at all. I mean, we'll be using trencher. It was probably faster than this.
Oh, you know what? I haven't got it fully open. That's why.
You're lying.
There you go. I was not fully open, but now if you look on the top, the steam is really coming out and it's bubbling a bit, so it's ready. There we go. I left it too long. And that's now boiled. That's the first time actually water spilt over the top because I was being distracted and wasn't paying attention. Should have probably turned it off a little bit before that. Maybe not have so much water. But turned it off. This area is really hot, but as long as you grab the bottom of the burner, it's still pretty cool. Just twist that a bit, lifts off, move that out of the way. You've got about 1 litre of hot water. I just put a thumb on the top so the cover doesn't come off, but pours pretty well. Okay, plenty for 2 cups. There's a bit left in there, probably enough for 1 more cup.
Yeah, that's 750 is 3 cups exactly, so it should be 3 cups.
And and that's it.
Thank you.
Well done.
Thank you for demonstration. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next one. Bye bye.